You're wondering why your marriage is no longer as beautiful as it used to be in the first few months. You're wondering why things are suddenly taking a slow down. Now, here are 5 signs that your marriage is going down. Number one, your level of conversation goes down. If you are no longer making out time to talk, and by talk, I don't mean functional talks like we need to buy the baby food, have you paid the electric bill, the kid's school fees is due for payment. If this is where conversation is in your marriage, then the health is down. I'm also not talking about arguments where you disagree almost about everything. I mean romantic conversations, passionate conversations, making out time to really intrude into each other's lives and finding out exactly what's going on in your lives. You won't always feel like talking, but when you understand how much importance talk is to keeping your relationship afloat, you both will always make time to always talk. And one of the secrets to doing this is to be each other's best friends. Friends have time to talk about almost everything. Number two, you no longer touch frequently. If you no longer make efforts to touch each other, and by touch, I don't just mean sex. Yes, sex is a part of it, but there are several other ways you make body contact with your spouses. Like, how often do you hold hands while taking a walk? How often do you hug just for no reason? When was the last time you kissed her lips before leaving for work in the morning? How often do you cuddle up in bed? And you're wondering why your wife is never in the mood for sex. That's because you only touch her when it's time for sex. A woman not only wants touch, she needs touch. So neglecting her in that regard is only depriving her a huge component of her existence. Number three, treats. Treat is those special things you do for someone for no reason. If your marriage is void of surprises, then your marriage is going down. Treats brings the excitement back into your marriage. The amazing thing is that you don't have to be rich to give someone a treat. It could be buying simple things that she loves on your way back from work, making his favorite meal without his knowledge, giving her money when she doesn't ask if you have it, going out on dates sometimes. Once in a while, it's important that you show your spouse that you are excited to have them in your life. When last did you do something that your wife wasn't expecting you to do? When last did you do something that your husband wasn't expecting you to do? Number four, you are preoccupied with other people's needs and problems, and you're neglecting yours. Many people settle issues in other people's relationships, and theirs are breaking apart. Doing this can be a way of avoiding your own painful truth. So, as much as you care about other people, care more about your own. You can be successful, but not at the cost of your family. Number five, when you're no longer committed to your spiritual growth as a couple. Spiritual commitment has a way of strengthening the bond between couples. The family that prays together stays together. So if you find out that you no longer care much about your family's spiritual health, you need to watch it. Spirituality releases you into a higher level of bonding as a couple. So keep in touch with your spiritual life as a couple. I hope this video is helpful to you. Remember, love deeply, date smartly.